Our next speaker, Andres Jaadla, is representing one active local municipality, and moreover, in Estonia there is one local municipality called Rakvere, which historically has been quite active in space directions or field. In Rakvere, there were earlier, a few years ago, for example, some art exhibition about space images, and also some of our visitors of this ESTHub today also come from Rakvere. In some sense, we may say that it is quite influential place for some influential space-related people in Estonia. But Andres Jaadla will talk about how space and in general this technological innovation, how it is related with especially with local municipalities. So, Andres, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Martin, and thank you to invite me here to speak a little about the role of local authorities in Estonia and same time in Europe in European Space Strategy and Space Program. And thank you to previous speaker Paul Lias, his excellent presentation. But I try to share my screen. I'm prepared some presentation. I don't know you see it or not.
Currently it is in if you can.
But right now.
Yes, but to make transition to this presentation mode.
Yes, I'm some slide. First slide in Estonia, but second one's coming in English, and I am the member of Rakvere City Council and then I'm member of Committee of the Region. And how the small local authority could be related with space, this is an interesting question. And Martin already a little introduced us, but my interest for space rise from the Committee of the Region. I'm member to the European Committee of the Region. Maybe I'm short in its institution. What institution this is? European Committee of the Region is the EU official institution, similar like European Parliament, and it's represent the voice of European Union region and cities, and in the process of EU decision-making process and law-making processes. And the Committee of the Region are 329 members, and they are all of them are mandate from the local level. They are a city council member or working in the administrative levels. The Committee of the Region, basic in Brussels, when I say this is a very important political institution, official institution, through them goes all European Union legislation. And the members working with different areas, and here you see the map of where all these members are coming. And in Estonia we have 7 full members, and I am one of them members. How this Committee of the Region have related with space? This was if European Union bring its space strategy for Europe and space program for Europe. This was great honor to be to meet. We have 3 opinion and check what is the role of the local authorities in the future European space policy. And the main topic of European Union, it's the regional dimension of the space policy to bringing space closer to users. I think this is main focus of next year European Commission and European Union space policy. and this put the users the center of European space policy. And here
I am sorry, Andres.
Yeah.
We only see your first slide, and
Okay.
it's not in the slideshow. Well, I see that you're talking, but I'm sorry. Can you try to start the slideshow and show the slide?
Okay, I start slideshow. You see, but right now you see. You see or not right now?
Yes, it's moving now.
It's moving. And here you see right now?
Yes, this is slide 5.
Yeah, slide 5. Great. Sorry about this. This is some technical reason. And most important is to bring space close to the user. And local authorities have the key role. And they have his competence and willingness to be involved to implementation of European space policy. This is European Union space policy and space strategy main goals. And I already told you I make 2 rapporteurships. One is space strategy for Europe, and maybe I give some short overview what is main focus in future years space policy if you focus in the local and regional level. What is, if we remember, this is main focus of space strategy and space policy of next years at all in European level. So milestones from my opinion was these regional dimensions are fundamental to bring space benefits closer to users, and this is very strongly included the European space policy. And in this case, European space policies are integrated with many other policy objectives like European urban agenda, smart city solution, Green Deal, smart energy, city planning, and climate issues. And next one is the rising of citizen knowledge and information about the what kind of opportunities they can use if they use some different space application, space-based solution, how we can prevent natural disaster right now in the very difficult security system in Europe, how we have used the space information about that, and so on and so on. And this was why my first touch with space policy in European level, and next rapporteurships was the European Space Program and build up the European Union Space Agency. And this was like fundamental rapporteurships too. You know, in European, we have in Estonia very working together with European Space Agency, and this was the hard discussion why we need the European Union Special Agency for the space program. And but even in this opinion was again focus point of national, regional, and local authorities, how they can work together and how rise the interest of the local authorities to the space policy, and how we can use the Earth observation data to have better solutions or some services for the local authorities. And same times, of course, for the small and medium-sized enterprises, sciences, how the sciences and local authorities can work together, how researcher can use data what using the local authorities level, and so on, so on. And the very important focus of our rapporteurships or opinion was how we can involve the young generation. So-called millennium generation has grown up, and they have grown up in computers and in his telephones, and how this generation can use this new application, new data, what we can use from space in daily use process and in commercial goals. Already Mr. Pauli has told many examples how we can do it in Estonia, different companies, but I think this is a key point of how we implement the European Union space strategy and space program in the next years. Focus is user, role of regional and local authorities in space programs, and focus of the young generation. This is like 3 milestones of these 2 rapporteurships, but I am doing, and here you see right now. Not only the ESTHub have a university, but the European Agency of the Space Program have 12th of May. He has the 1-year anniversary, and they have started very well. And I see here a lot of opportunities in regional level, especially to build up some regional space hubs on some other investments, but this possibility to work together with European Space Agency. I meet with Estonian ministers to speak about them, and I hope this is good opportunity for Estonia too. And here I see vision of development together with ESTHub, together with Land Board, European Space Agency, and I think ESTHub with its development is one of the have a great success. Really offer the solution for the final users level, and I think today we speak this more closely with other speakers. And but for myself, I start thinking if we speak about European level, everybody say finance users is important. Local authorities is yours, but what is the reality? How the local authorities really use the space technology and space information? And this was I start to learn in Estonian University of Life Sciences, and right now I finish my master degree. To make my master degree, and really to focus how we can use European Space Program and Copernicus data in the local level to build up the sustainable city and city environment or environment in the local level. This is very hard work, and here I am. Sorry, this new slide in Estonia. What is the focus? How European Space Program can help local authorities? What is relationship with the European Space Program as Estonian space politic and program, and what kind of opportunities for Copernicus program we have from local authorities, and how many local authorities as in Estonia use this ESTHub services. Like we have very good service from the Satiladu. This is very useful and very lot of activities we are doing there. And I hope I can finish this master study this year and maybe can make some conclusion after them if this master study are published. And I finished my presentation with some nice picture from Rakvere. We organized together with European Commission the Earth art exhibition in the Rakvere City Council to show different environmental risk pictures to made by Copernicus satellites, Sentinel-2, from different places in the Earth. And this was during, of course, COVID time, was not so many visitors for this reason, but this was very interesting and very useful, how the really practical way to show the citizens what's really happened in the world. If you see the different pictures with different years, this was very interesting exhibition too. But I hope we can speak about the space program and space strategies in the future, especially how we can implement this is in local level. And this is very important if you see the vision of the ESTHub services too in Estonia. So for my side, thank you very much, and sorry that the slides are so small and this I can share with you with full screen. If you have questions, I'm happy to answer and can write answers to the chat too. Thank you very much, and I think we will still in cooperation with you in the next future too. Thank you.
I do have a question for you. When communicating with the local governments, what is the response from them? Are they eager to collaborate and learn? Can they relate to this information into their daily work?
You know, like general answer or the real answer?
The real.
I see that in my research till today, this very view of local authorities knew about possibilities, what the European Space Program and the land board services, ESTHub, Jaadla could offer. It is few of them who are quite active, but many of them almost know nothing about these possibilities. And if you check with the other region in Europe, I can like in Germany, like in Poland, like in Holland, Netherlands, they have activities or knowledge using space data, Copernicus data, or is more active. I can right now have no information about the other Baltic states, but in Estonia, this we must more promote the really use and really possibility of these opportunities, what the ESTHub offer, what the Jaadla they offer, what the other services of land board offer. This is really very good services there, but maybe we need to share more information about it.
Thank you.
So more questions. I don't know how much I am time, but I'm just running very quick to make my presentation to, and I have it only 15 minutes time. So if you have no question, this is view of the local level and the regional level in Europe, what is going on. And I see in the after them build up the European Union Space Program Agency, we have a lot of opportunities to have some, they call it in European Space Program, space hubs, small space hubs for the small and medium-sized enterprises in Estonian level too. This is, they have some money there and they have some opportunity, and I really hope to discuss with Ministry of Economics Affairs to use more these opportunities what the new agency of European Union offers for member states and for the users and the local and regional level. So again, thank you very much, and maybe my time is over. And next speaker, it's coming.
Thank you, Andres, and also thank you for the good wishes for the anniversary of the ESTHub.